What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Mezco 112 Collective Punisher. Alright, my zillions, we got the Polar Bear Punch-In Mezco Punisher here. Not a new figure, I know, but that's not how I roll here at Ultrazilla Toys. I really don't care whether I'm first or last. That never bothers me. I review things when I can, in whatever order I can do it. I collect a lot of different things, as you know. So yeah, there's there's a time and place for all, and definitely this was the time. Following up my Polar Bear review here, which I got as an accessory for the Punisher, it was definitely time to review this Mezco Punisher, which made my top 10, top 5 even, of 2017. One of my favorite figures in my entire collection for sure. 2017 was a phenomenal year for figures, as was 2018. And, 2019 is not doing so bad either. But this is a great figure that goes without saying. I've already named it as a pretty high and top figure here. On the Repack podcast, I said it was the absolute best action figure of the year that year. So let's get this guy and this polar bear off the stand here and get a closer look at the Punisher. Frank comes with loads of accessories, starting with this stand here. It's the Punisher symbol there. It also comes with a Mezco arm and stuff. I didn't take that out of the box at this point because it's just an arm. You know, you pop this out, you put that in. You've seen it before. It's no big deal. But there you go. This is the main piece of the two that you would want to see anyway. Starting with his weapons. He comes with this really nice, and man, a lot of this review was delayed because I misplaced this one. This really nice little, I don't know what it is. It's a machine gun, some semi-automatic machine gun, little mini one. I forget what these things are called. I don't care. But it's really, really nice looking. AK-47? Am I close? I don't know. But it's got really nice gray wash on there, done in a gunmetal. It's a gunmetal, and it's all nicely worn in. Really, really nice colors. I really dig it. You get an extra clip for that. This comes out easy. You do see a bullet in there, which is some nice detailing there. So you get that, and you get the extra clip, which is really great. And I really like this one. I think this is my favorite of the guns. Next, you have this really nice assault rifle. Really nice again. The sculpt is great on it, and it is also done in that same color scheme. You know, the gunmetal with the silver over it, like scratched in. Really, really nicely done. Again, really nice sculpt. You get another one with a clip here. I dropped the other clip somewhere here on my desk, and I can't find it now. It's here somewhere. You do get an extra clip like this for it. Really nice. You get the scope there and everything. I really like this gun as well. Really nice looking. I probably would, maybe for some photography I would use it, but not for display. You get this really nice grenade launcher here. It does have a little articulated arm there. If you want to put it up, so you could put it up against the shoulder. Really great again. More silver on this one and a different type of wash, so that's pretty cool. A little bit of a variety there. This one also comes with a variety of actual grenades, I guess. They're not grenades, obviously. Whatever they are. Giant, big, tank busting bullets. I don't know. Again, I'm not a weapons guy, but, I obviously see it as something like that. This deck can open up, and you can pop these in here, which is pretty cool. I don't see a way to really open this up well. It probably is way, but I don't want to mess around with it too much. I know this part comes out, so you can get them in there, and this the turret does turn. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really nice piece. You get 6 of those to put in here. Grenades, rocket launchers, whatever they are. So yeah, it's really nice. A really great sculpt on this one. You get a handgun, which is kind of weak, but it's fine. It works fine. It does have a clip, an extra clip there with the bullet you see there. You can pop that out. Pretty cool. Very nicely done. For some of these guns, you can have a little effect part, which just plugs in to the front of the gun. Looks really nice. Done in yellow, translucent yellow. I really like that. So that's really cool. That really works well on this gun. Frank comes with a knife, done well, silver, black, good sculpt. Really, really nice sculpt, actually. And that can be put in right behind here. And then got a little latch there to close it up. So the latch doesn't want to close right now, but that's okay. We'll get it to close. But yeah, you get that knife. The Punisher comes with a plethora of hands, including this jab you in the throat hand, or in the chest or whatever. Then he's got some trigger hands. He's got some fists and gripping hands. The others are on him, and a more soft grip of a hand. So yeah, pretty nice stuff all around. I really like the sculpt on these, and the paint is really nice. Really gives a nice leather look, and I like that it has like little armor looking bits at the knuckles. That looks pretty cool. I really dig that. You'll probably see him even closer when I look at Frank on his own here. But yeah, really, really nicely done. I really like them a lot. Besides my preferred head that he has on right now, which we'll take a look at after, Frank comes with this regular head here. Good sculpt. You know, he's got the scarring. The eyes look pretty decent. You know, they got the, the shine, the eye shine that goes with like digital printing, which is cool. I dig that on a made-up sculpt. I think that looks really nice. He's got the very slick back hair here, which is fine. You know, it's good. He's got the 5 o'clock shadow, some wrinkling. It's really nice. And he's got this screaming head here. Also looks good. Based, on this head here, right? Like it's the same sculpt but screaming. The eyebrows are up here, and the eyes are doing a little bit of a different thing. Obviously, the mouth is the thing to talk about here. The teeth look fantastic. The tongue looks great, all sculpted within. That looks phenomenal, honestly. Really, really, really well done. I do dig it. It's a very, very nice looking Frank Castle Punisher head. And just to put some of that all together for you, here he is holding the gun. The hands go in nice and easy, as well as the head easy to swap out, no problems. That's how he looks firing his gun and screaming while he's doing it. It's a really great look for sure. There's gonna be some photography here in there for me. Yeah, I feel like even though I've had this guy out and messed around with him a lot, I did mess around with a lot of the equipment and stuff, and he's got a lot of really nice things to play around with and shoot. So really awesome, really great amount of equipment here, accessories. His loadout is fantastic. All right, let's take a look at the Punisher as I have him here. I have him with this head because I think this head is phenomenal. I love all the scars, all the messed up features, the black eye, the band-aid across his nose. This is a great, great Punisher head. And this is really the head that sold me on this. Because honestly, I didn't like this more modern look for him right away. But when I saw this head, I was like, man, I gotta get this. This is so good. And I just love the sculpt on this. I love the little folds in his forehead there, and his hair looks good. It's just done in black, the hair, but it's sculpted well. And then again, the little cuts and stuff, man, they look great. And scars, that's like a deeper scar. I just really love it. Little X on his chin there. You got the little bit of teeth protruding right there. That looks good. So his eye looks phenomenal. It's got that nice eye shine, like it's digitally printed off somebody real, which really works really good. I like his eyebrows a lot, and man, that black and blue eye is just phenomenal. It's really a great Punisher head, and in my head, this is like what the Punisher always looks like, because like he probably just gets beat up a lot in, you know, the process of doing some beating up himself. Now, like I said, I wasn't in love with this look right away, but man, see the power of something growing on you after a while. Like, I love this. I really love this. Hard, nice little hard plastic here for the skull. It really looks good. It's a nice armor. I love the little rivets. I love the scratching, the shading. Everything looks great on it. I love that the eyes and the little, I don't know, teeth, for lack of a better term, like, are not perfect as well. Kind of grayish. They look really great. So, and I just like how the straps come into it, how they look. And then the straps are very nice going into this back plate here. As you can see, it's like bulletproof armor, and that's a good idea and really good look. I like the texture on the back piece. The buckles look awesome, all on the side there. There's a nice Cheshire cat texture to the, you know, the belt. It's kind of like, you know, real leather, and you see it even more on these straps here, which have that nice brown. The little buttons look great, and the sculpt work on them are quite phenomenal. So really, really nice. Here's the knife again. Really well done. I like that in there. That should be closed, but it's not, but it's fine. Ooh, it's fine. But the knife holster looks really good as well. Again, all the little rivets and stuff are awesome. This material is a nice stretchy, it does look like a sweater, but it's really nice and stretchy. You'll see that with the articulation, looks good. I really like how the elbow patch pad here looks. That looks good. The gloves, as we saw on the other hands, look very, very nicely done. Nice weathering. There you go there. The pants are a little baggy, but they work as kind of like a cargo-esque pants without having the actual like pockets. Although his leg muscles kind of make it look like his pockets are full. It's pretty crazy looking in there. Really bulky. So there you go with that. It doesn't look bad in my opinion. I just think it's funny looking. Then his boots look really nice, nicely done, nice texture, nice weathering, great sculpt. I love, again, all the little, you know, rivets. These are not rivets, whatever they're called, little latches that the shoelaces go around. Well, I'm not a boot connoisseur here. Probably should know that though. But yeah, they look good. You know, there's nice folds in there. So yeah, this is a beautiful looking Punisher figure. I mean, beautiful. You know, is within the eye of the beholder. But it's a really well done. Actually, one thing I don't like, skin tone compared to the face skin tone on the arms is very off. I do let it go because I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have him do this. So yeah, and there is a little fraying at the end there though. That's a little bit of a concern. I don't know if it was there when, you know, we started this journey with the Punisher, but it's definitely there now. And less so on this arm than this one. But yeah, that color is off. You see it even better on the neck here compared to the head. I really wish they'd get that right a little more, because that goes a long way. But it doesn't bother me super much. But yeah. Also, he does have a nice, like I pointed out with the legs, he does have a nice muscular body frame here. So it looks pretty good without being too crazy. So I dig it a lot. Articulation on Frank is pretty good. You got the head joint here, it goes up and down, and the neck joint, so you get a lot of good movement in there. He does have a ab joint. It does kind of get lost inside here. But there's also a waist joint that also gets a little hindered because of all the equipment he has. Is what it is, but it is there. Then the shoulders move pretty well inside the cloth here, inside the shirt. really well in there. You got a hinge and a swivel. You got a bicep swivel. You got a, let's see if we can get it all the way in. You got a double jointed elbow. And then you have a hinge, swivel, you know, at the little peg there at the wrist. Does full splits, kicks that much, goes back that much. Does have a thigh swivel, double jointed knee. Well, everything works really well. Boot cut works really well because it just stops there, the cloth. And then you got the foot hinge, you got some rocker, and there you go. So pretty good, and he moves really well inside the cloth, except for his chest because that's pretty hard. You know, is what it is. But otherwise, I think that moves rather well. And I mean, if you take all this off, then you could get freer movement. I have no plans to taking that off, and at this point, I don't think you need to see that. For your size comparisons, here is Frank with the Polar Bear, with the Iron Giant, Majin Buu, Bone Crusher, the Mezco Popeye, and Gomez. Final thoughts, this is as good of a figure as I made it out to be back in my 2017 best of. It is incredible. Glad to have finally taken a look at it and really get a good look at all his equipment. It looks amazing. I can't tell you why, guys. I mean, I've said it before, but like it's hard to figure out exactly what I'm gonna review at what point. This is one of those things I wish I would have reviewed earlier, but it is incredible. It's so good. The equipment is great. The look is fantastic. I think they really did a great job capturing Frank Castle's overall demeanor and look, and being gritty and realistic, but also being a little bit cartoony. I love it all around. It is a great piece and one of my favorites in my entire collection. So there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.